Hi everybody, welcome back to Cat's Book Nook. Let's try this again because my phone decided to take a nosedive. I think it cracked the case. So, anyway, this video is going to be my readathon challenge video. If you don't know what a readathon is, I'll link the Goodreads group in the description box below so you guys can go check it out. Basically, the concept goes that you're trying to thin out your to-be-read shelf. Each time they do this challenge, there's different challenge categories, which are great because you're not looking at the same kind of categories from December or November that you're looking at for this month. So it kind of gives you a chance to see what's actually on your bookshelf that you want to kind of pair up with the challenges without doing the same thing, which I basically just said twice. Yay. Having a great day, guys. This is my third video, and I think this is my fourth attempt at recording this. So, yeah, so let's just talk about the challenges. So the first challenge this month is to read 3 books or to complete at least 6 of the challenges this time around. There's 15 different challenges, including that one. The second challenge is to buddy read a book or read the group book, which this time is Love, Life, and the List by Kasie West. I have no desire to read that book, and I am not up for buddy reading this month, so there's that one. Challenge number 3 is read a book with a superhero theme. I don't have one yet. I may or may not complete that challenge because I'm not trying to get a superhero theme book because they're super expensive at the comic book store. So there's that too. Challenge 4 is to read a retelling. For this one, I picked Beauty, a retelling of the story of Beauty and the Beast, the traditional one, not the Disney version. I've been trying to get through this book again for like months now. So putting this book with this challenge, hopefully I can actually get through it. Then category 5 is read a book featuring a mental illness. For this one I picked Z by Teresa Ann Fowler. This one is about Zelda Fitzgerald. I don't know if it covers the time that she was in a mental institution or not, but I figured that was a good book for that category. Category 6 is to read a new release. So new release to me is anything done in 2018. For that one I picked Lullaby by L.R.W. Lee. It's kind of like the female version of the Sandman. So we'll see how this one goes. Category 7. Read a manga, graphic novel, or short story poetry collection. For this one, I picked Nightmares and Dreamscapes by Stephen King. I've read a few of these stories in the past. I really enjoyed the miniseries of this one, which sadly does not count because they don't do all of the stories in this book. But we will see how far I get into this one. Category 8. Alright, so category 8 is to read a book outside of your comfort zone. So I don't normally do horror. So I picked Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. I picked this up at Grassroots Books last month. I want to say last month. Maybe it was March. Yeah, well, for right now it is last month because it's April 29th. So picked this book up last month. I haven't had a reason to actually pick it up and read it, so this fit that category fairly well. Alright, category 9, read one of the books recommended by the host. So they picked 3 different books, and of those 3, you had to pick one. So I picked Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. I've had this book for a while, haven't read it. It's in ebook form. I don't normally do ebooks, so we'll see about this one. Then category 10 is read a book with your favorite color on the cover. For this one, I picked The Mermaid Chair by Sue Monk Kidd. There is a shade of blue like right there that I really like. And I kind of like the green that's on this one too. Or gold. I want to say gold at this point. Because it's kind of old looking. And it's definitely been well read. So I don't know what this one's about. So I figured I haven't read it yet. Nice color. Seaside story. I don't know. I thought it fit. Anyway, read a book that is part of a series. I'm a series person, but picked up, for this category, I picked up Just One Damn Thing After Another by Jodi Taylor. Book 8 is on my Goodreads to be read shelf, so why not start when they say pick a series? Category 12, read a book you've been meaning to get to but haven't. So City of Dark Magic by Magnus, I don't know how you say his last name, their last name. I've had this book for, I don't even know how long I've had this book. So I just need to read it to get it off my bookshelf. So there's that. Read a book that you started but ended up putting down. Magician Apprentice by Raymond E. Feist. See where I stopped, so I need to restart and finish this book this month. 14. Read a book with a main character that is opposite from you. Government worker, female. Bookstore owner, male. White, Indian. So The Story Life of A.J. Thickery by Gabrielle Zavine. I've read this before. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed reading this one. So, and I need some books that I enjoy after this past weekend. Watch the weekly wrap-up video if you don't know what I'm talking about. But this weekend just sucked as far as books went. So there's that one. And then the final category, which is 15, read a book that was either gifted to you by your mother, grandmother, or a book that is related to a mother in some way. So for this one, I picked The Husband's Secret by Leanne Moriarty. If you haven't read this one is about 3 women. One who is a wife who has kids. One who is, I want to say, currently single. And then the other one the third woman is a mother who lost her kid years ago. So The Husband's Secret revolves around the 3 families and the assumption that someone close to them committed a certain act, and when the wife with the kids finds a letter from her husband that her husband wrote that wasn't supposed to be discovered until his death, it's how these 3 women are affected by that letter. So yeah, moms all the way around. So there's that. So I'll link the Goodreads group in the description box below so you guys can go check out the group. And I'll have the list of categories in the description box also, so you guys can kind of pick which ones you guys want to do this month too. So, hope you guys are having a great Sunday, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit.